Hi, my name is Cami, and I'm the owner and coach of MillenniAlign, a life and career coaching service specifically for millennials. And today I wanted to share a tool that I use for helping individuals improve the quality of their thoughts. And it's something that I do myself too. So it's actually just developing a mantra. And I know what you're thinking, that it is corny, but trust me, this works. This is a tool that you can implement immediately, and it will bear fruit for you in the very short term as well as the long term. So what is a mantra? A mantra is an expression. It can be a full sentence, or it can be a word, or it can be a phrase that inspires you in some way to overcome or to remember something that's important to you. So, like I said, it's something that will improve the quality of your thinking and eventually the outputs of what you do as well. Outputs meaning your actions, so what you're actually physically doing, what you are consuming, your work or your passion. So it will improve the quality of your thinking, which then affects those outputs. It'll also help you in the way that you respond to people. So if you would regularly respond in a very negative fashion, this can help you respond in a more positive fashion. And also what you choose to and what you choose not to engage in. So if you ever listen to Brene Brown, she talks about one of her mantras is how she remembers to say no to things that really aren't within her scope, and it helps her to not be a people pleaser. And that is, her mantra is to choose discomfort over resentment. So even though it's natural for her to want to say yes so that she can please the person who's asking the question, instead she will remember and reiterate her mantra, choose discomfort over resentment, which will then lead her to say no, which is what she actually really wants. So mantras work in that fashion. They help, just to state it one more time, they help improve the quality of your thinking, so that it benefits your outputs and your actions as well, and then can help you move on to whatever goal or pursuit that you have in front of you. The first way that you do that is to get really uncomfortable with yourself. You have to determine what is unsettling. Is it a personal deficit or a weakness that you think about yourself or that you know that you need to work on? Maybe it's something intellectual, maybe it's something physical, maybe it's a skill set that you want or you have, or maybe you lack encouragement because you believe that you are capable of doing something, but you're not hearing that from anybody else around you. And speaking of everybody's, there are the everybody's that are probably more internal than external, that you won't do something because you're scared of what the everybody's will say or what they will say. So it's the theys, it's the everybody's, it's everyone will think this, everyone will think that, or they will say this or that. So those are some ideas of what could be unsettling. So you first determine what that is for you. And then the second step is to flip those deficits or weaknesses and make it a positive statement. So if you feel like you lack courage or confidence, then you can flip that to say, I am confident. I have confidence. I can do this. I am courageous. A mantra that I had previously was when I was feeling particularly weak and vulnerable, when I was just feeling like maybe I wasn't living up to my own personal standards, because I am a recovering perfectionist, so that happens, probably more times than not. And that is that I am strong, I am confident, and I am intelligent, and that I choose to be happy and I choose to be healthy. And that was a mantra that I said frequently to myself for years, and still do when I start to get particular thoughts that would lead me to want to be more positive and remember those things. And the third step is to practice and practice and practice. You can say it out loud if you want to. You can say it internally in your mind if you want to. You can write it down if you want to. You can write it down over and over again if you want to. But the point is to make it a habit. So you're every single day, make it a habit. It can be when you're brushing your teeth and looking in the mirror. It can be when you are starting your day and you're working in your planner, that you're either writing it down or you're saying it so that it becomes natural. And then what will happen is that when negative thoughts occur specific to the deficits that you have defined, then the mantra will just naturally kick in. And that becomes the more powerful voice over the negative thoughts that you can have about yourself. Or if somebody challenges you in a way that sort of like tweaks your deficits, that then it starts to make you feel like, maybe your deficits are true, or, it puts you down a more negative path. Having that mantra and having practiced that mantra with frequency so it becomes a habit will absolutely help you to overcome the negative thoughts that will occur or could occur if you didn't have a mantra. So I hope that tip works for you. I hope that tool works for you. It has only been a benefit for my own personal life. It's something that I incorporate into my practice and I work with my clients on as well. I encourage them all to have mantras and we go over what that mantra is. And so I encourage and hope the same for you as well. If you have questions, please feel free to ask me. I am happy to help. And as always, you can book a free consultation on my website at MillenniAlign.com. Thanks so much.